Hey everyone, Joe here from the Minecraft Alliance. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Because today is the day, guys. Today, um, we are starting Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Now, again, I must preface this at the start of this recording. This game does contain some graphical elements and some things that some viewers may find disturbing. I have to preface that. We shouldn't hit it today or in for a good while. But I will preface this. This game does contain graphic content. There is a full disclosure thing and content warnings within the game. I've turned them off because I kind of want to, experience it for myself, even though I've already played this game once. But I will warn you all, both in stream and on the video, that this game does contain some graphical content. The best way I can describe it, if I read to you what the timer says for the trigger warnings. Give me 1 second. Don't delete the timer. That's not what I want to do. This stream will contain graphic imagery at times. Viewer discretion is advised. For more information about the game, visit the game's Steam page, which is out of date now because that's the original game's Steam page, but the points still stand. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's just open up DDLC Plus and let's just dive on into it, guys. I'm really excited. You know, like I should pack some stuff, and no worries, Awkward Gamer. Thank you for dropping in. But yeah, so people were wondering how they were going to do the game on console, and this is it seems to be how they're going to do it. They've got like a virtual computer system within the game, and that's sort of how they're doing it. And let's log in. As you can see, I've already been playing about. Picked Sayori as my desktop, my favourite of the 4 girls. Also, there is something that prefaces in this game that says that all of the characters within the game are older than 18, which I think was a good thing to add. The game, as I've sort of had a look, it has the game, it has side stories, which we haven't unlocked yet. We haven't unlocked any yet. It's got files, so this is all the game files for stuff we need to do later down the line. We've got emails, we've got pictures, where you've got the desktop, you've got the 4 girls together, you've got Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica, and then the 4 chibi versions of them. Wait, I didn't mean to do that, I didn't mean to click out the game like that. It's also got music, so you can play all of the music tracks from within the game. So can you guys actually hear that? Yeah, it's coming through the system. I'm going to say it, I'm not going to keep saying it, but I will say it one more time. If you really don't want to be here, don't force yourself, mate. I don't think you can hear me, but yeah. Then there's all the music there's not all the music, but there's some music from the game, and then there's settings. Oh, for God's sake, that's a stream. Fix your shit. But yeah, and then there's just settings and stuff, which obviously I've already looked at. I'm kind of curious, what languages does it have it in? Spanish, more Spanish, French, Dutch, Italian, Portuguese, and I don't know what these languages are. But yeah, we'll go with English, because that's the one we go to. And anyway, let's start up DDLC Plus. Here we go, folks. Here we go. There you go. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay, here we go. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I cannot tell you how excited I was when I saw this game, and I don't know if it was Lit that told me about this game, that brought this game to my attention. But anyway, we have the 4 girls. We have Sayori, we have Yuri, we have Natsuki, and we have Monica. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys first, for those of you, not even for those of you that don't know the game, but for those of you just in general, just based on appearance, which do you like the most? I'm kind of curious to do a poll. I'll do it. Unless envy, you can do a poll, but I don't know if you know how to do one, so I'll do it, don't worry. / poll. Right. You like the most? Sayori, on the left. Hello, Jim. No, don't worry about it. I'll do it. Jimmy, you're probably on your tablet, aren't you, mate? Actually, I'm halfway through doing it now anyway, so it's fine. So I'm just writing this out. Natsuki. Silky pink hair. Oh, well, you could have done the poll for me, but oh well. Monica. Right. Okay, I'm gonna make the poll a minute. Shall I make the poll 2 minutes actually, because I know sometimes people. What's going on? Why are we calling Dex a dirty girl? Jim knows how to poll. Thanks for shouting out Jim Envy. There you go. Who do you guys like the most? Just based purely on what you can see at the moment. Which of the 4 do you like the most? Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, or Monica? And when you guys decide that, I will also say that we have new follower emotes. So I set 5 emotes to be follower emotes. I can't actually remember what they are, so you might have to I might have to check quickly. Wait, it says exactly what it is, look. But yeah, there's the Moogle, there's the Jam, there's the F, there's the VV, and there's the Pride minecart that Sarudi made me. But yeah, you guys have a little vote. Tell me what you think. If you want to, let me know in the chat why you picked your answer. And yeah, I love this music. This game gets me so excited. And generally, today and yesterday were a bit of shitty days for me. And I've been so pumped to play this game. Even though it's dark and it's kind of bad for your mental health, I'm excited to play it because I love it. It's so good. Generally, I love this game. Oh, okay. So no one likes Sayori or Natsuki, it seems. But people like Yuri and Monica. Oh, I just remembered I'm going to have to put out my voices for these guys today. I completely forgot that I was going to do that. So you guys like Yuri and Monica, huh? How long is the poll got left? A bit left. Ending. What would it take just to find that special day? But yeah, so as a reminder, there are 5 follower emotes if you guys want to use them. Obviously, all you have to do is be a follower of the channel, which I think pretty much everyone in here is. Then you get those 5 follower emotes, which are really awesome. Jim, if you looked into that, mate, I know you were talking earlier about not having emote slots. You get 5 follower emotes now. I don't know if you've got that yet, but when you do... Oh, ladies, of course I'm going to do voices. I've done voices on my other playthrough. Well, I don't know if you did, that's why I'm asking, because I've got follower emotes now and they're affiliate based. I think you looked before and you didn't have them, but you might do now, I don't know. Okay, so we have Yuri and Monica. You guys like the, I guess, older looking girls? Because I always feel like they look older than Sayori and Natsuki do. But yes. Right then, without further ado, guys and girls, let's jump in to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Let's enter our name as Miney. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey! Sorry. Hey! I see an annoying... The text is really small compared to how I'm used to it being. Can I make the text bigger? Text speed... Can I make the text a bit bigger? Because it's really small. I know I can. Why is it so small? I can't read it when it's that small. Oh god, this ain't gonna go. What is it? Maybe over here, see if that's better. This is really awkward, and it's basically you mean I'm not gonna be looking at the camera. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her hands in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be bringing to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she'd oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase me like this, then I almost feel better off running away. However, I just stand and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. Let me just double check and see if I can make this any better if I make it full screen on my monitor. Give me 2 seconds. Might be better. That's a bit better, yeah. Okay. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Miney. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Siri. We cross the sidewalk together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street, it becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Miney, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't looked either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that in one of my many conversations with Zero, I might have just specifically gone along with whatever she was going on about. Zoe likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content getting by on the average spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I worry that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Okay, general question, because I have no idea and I still have no idea. What is a NEET? What is an NEET? Answers on a postcard, please. Because I'd really like to know. Give me 2 seconds. Does anybody know what an NEET is? Let me Google it. Thanks, Dad. Oh, come on. Fine, let's have to pop out your chat. Sorry, guys, give me 2 quick seconds. NEET. It's on the screen. Right. Well, that's done. I'm gonna quickly just move some stuff about. There we go. And I know you've I read the line. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Apparently it's done for not in education, volunteer training. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. So basically he's like, if like she's worried that he's gonna become like sit at home doing nothing sort of thing, I guess. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it will make you happy. No promises though. Will you at least try and promise me you'll try a little? Yes, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than anything, I'm surprised. English reading, speaking. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. Yeah, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. And I pack up my thing. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So he wants me to pick out some clubs. But I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. What are you doing? Oh, my cat's being weird. Hello? So, hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom when I was spacing out. I look around and realised that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you as you came out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm sorry. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if you don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Reading. I can't read. I can't. Switching voices, like working out which one it is. My brain takes a moment to process. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Wow. Come on, Miney. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. I'm sure, Envy, you'd like this club. It sounds interesting, doesn't it? And it feels like it would fit what you like. Oh wow, no, I know this game. If you didn't know this game, then I'm sure you would be interested in the literature club. Not that I was even aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% certain she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since this I can't read. Even know the law behind it. Oh, interesting. In reading. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. When is everything going? I'm going to try not to look at the law. Oh yes, that is better if you experience it. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to check out the anime club. Come on, please! 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 Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made special cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises she can't keep, Sayori. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. A cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! I really love getting into the characters in this game. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says such nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh god, my rally go needs work. I said the second line even without clicking through. I know this game too well. I said the second line without even having to click through. Special cupcakes, hey? I can't raise my eyebrows. I'm in. Ah, Miney, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, oops. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Oh, sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I do not recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore it. So, you can just ignore her when she gets moody, Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have had a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. So this was the one that two of you guys said that you really liked with Yuri. I need my stream to work all the time. I need to see this game. I mean, you can always watch the VODs. Yuri, running with that line. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I'll probably make a highlight of this as well, if you're interested. And it sounds as though you already know. Sorry. And it sounds as though you already know Monica. Is that right? I can't even. What was my Monica voice? I've completely forgotten. I think it's just like a really formal female voice. That's right. No, that's right. My Monica voice is. Cause Yuri's like the hello. How are you? She's like timid and really quiet and into the mic like ASMR type. Yuri, as Natsuki's like, you brought a boy, way to kill the atmosphere, and then you say always like, oh my god, like this really high pitch. But Monica's voice is always really hard to find. Although, I've just thought about a good reason why it's better that she's closer to my natural voice. That's right. It's great to see you again, Miney. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having a smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Miney. We've made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me.
Are you sure?
Thank you for the love, BD's Envy. Wait a minute. Hey, Jumpy Wizard 4, welcome on in. Am I actually feeling like... Not as much now I'm playing this game, because I absolutely love this game. I know, don't worry, I know the details about this game, you don't have to tell me. But thank you for looking out for me, though. I do appreciate it. Ironically enough, this has been something that's kind of made me feel happier. Which, yes, I know it's a bit ironic, given that I'm assuming the nature of some of the things in this game. Please don't mention specifics, because there are people in the chat that don't know and want to remain unspoiled. But, yeah. Yes, I have played this several times, thanks to you. Yeah. Not by all the stuff like that. It make the... Am I? See, technically... Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I think it's still on from another stream. Clickbait! Clickbait's come. I'll put it as a casual playthrough. I think the reason why I think I left it, because I was doing this earlier, I think the reason why I left the first playthrough tag was because it's technically there's different stuff in this version. But yeah. Yes, you know I've played before. I know I'm talking to you, I'm here. But welcome on in, Jumpy Wizard. Thank you for dropping by, I appreciate it. Lee, you've watched me play this game before. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in to the YMCA. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. I got a little excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. What's hot? Was it one of the voices that I did? And Sayori mentioned it's been wide. Oh wow, 20 minutes ago, thanks Twitch. Oh, you like my Yuri voice? Thanks, I'm quite proud of it. With the tea. I'll make some tea. Oh, nah, awkward gamer. I'll do that in a minute. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea that you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Wow, you know. Just hurry up and take one. I always do this when I do like my body go, like I always like shuffle in my chair. Sayori grabs one and Monica follows. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and manages to get icing on her face. It's delicious! That's kind of... And the only way I think I could do that would be to actually have food in my mouth, which I'm not going to do on stream. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to her table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. So, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Oh, I'm sorry, that's... Stream... Is it because it's too high quality, that's... I don't really know if she can hear me, so I don't know why I'm directly trying to talk to her. Yeah, that might work. That's not... Insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, that's, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what are you... So, what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of that question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seem really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make sure the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. One sec. Twitch. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Haha. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I'm going to encourage others to get into literature. If I'm encouraging others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica, switching between voices is kind of difficult, particularly. I don't know what's the most difficult switch to do. I think it's jumping into Sayori after not doing her for a while is difficult. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort into starting something new, especially when there is something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to try to convince people that you are so fun and worthwhile. Settings cog. I hope it isn't locked, because for some people streams get locked. The settings butt. You know that settings guy, he's a butt. Sorry. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club if we... I'm confident that we can all really close this club... I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! I have to click whenever I do series. Yeah, no problem playing the ads, thanks Twitch. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all united in the same goal. Monica must really have worked hard to find these. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with her level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Hermione, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. And Suki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. This boy being led with his pee-pee. With his peen, as Michelle would say. He's like, I can change. Like, cute girls, I can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking that after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri's fate traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I don't have a cup, but like... My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling such a good story, which is horseshit, agreed. And telling such a great story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own imagination just to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading lots of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can read to on a minimal level. At this rate, we might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. With someone as gentle as you. No kidding, Yuri, yeah? Yeah, no kidding. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. So, that's what we call foreshadowing. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, Natsuki. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things and short things. No, there's no short in that sentence. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind after the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her arms around her shoulders. I'm not. Look, Natsuki is lit. This is lit in a game. This is literally lit. Is it not? Am I not right? This is lit, right? I know lit's not. I know lit's just in the chat. But like, her literally saying I'm not cute is like word for word what lit would say sometimes when we call him cute. Also, I've just noticed we broke 7,000 viewers. Yay! Or views. Yay! Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Right, I'm gonna take a moment quickly and do the Money Loves Everyone that Awkward Gamer redeemed. So let me go through the chat. I'll start with Envy, of course. Envy, you're amazing. I love you so much. You're an incredible person. You've been so incredibly supportive of me lately. More than I can ever possibly say. I'm grateful more than I could possibly ever say. And I really appreciate you and you being willing to listen to me and my problems, and yeah, willing to listen as dark as sometimes things may get. Other things, I think I know you're always there to support me and willing to listen, and that means a lot. So thank you for that. Debts, I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if your Twitch has fixed itself up, but you're an amazing person. I've loved getting to know you over the past couple of months. You're a really amazing woman. It's a pleasure to have you in my harem, and I'm very privileged to know you and call you a close friend. I'll probably bud off my headphones. Lit. Someone tell Lit to unmute for a second. Not yet, Jim. Not yet. I'm coming to you. Someone tell Lit to unmute for a second. We'll to pull up the stream. We'll have the thing. While I'm waiting for Lit to unmute, I'll do you, Jim. Jim, you're amazing. I love getting to hang out in your streams. I wish I could do it more. They're great fun. I need to catch up on your Walking Dead Season 2 stuff because I haven't managed to catch any of it yet. I've been lurking in your streams, as I've said, but I haven't actually been able to watch them properly, so I really do need to catch up with them. You're an awesome person. I really appreciate you and your support, and I'm privileged to call you a friend and be a mod for you. And yeah, I'm grateful. for your support. Let's go up the list, see if we can find anyone else. Jumpy Wizard, thanks for coming in. To the stream, I don't know if you're still here. But thank you for dropping into the stream, and thank you for looking out for me, given the nature of my title. I rather think it was a bit confusing for those people that know the game. But thank you for looking out for me in that regard, I appreciate that. I think that's mostly it. Awkward Gamer, if you're still here. You are a really lovely person. Thank you again for gifting me this game. I really appreciate it. And yeah, you're a really awesome person, and I really appreciate your generosity in gifting me this game so I could play it. I know it was by taking as long as it did. When someone's gifting me, you're very kindly gifting me this for free. I have no right to moan / complain / ask for it to be quicker, because yeah. But you're an awesome person, and I really appreciate you. So thank you very much for that. Also, we're on 264 followers now. I didn't update my follower count. Also, Lit, did you unmute or not? Lit, are you there? Oh god, Streamlabs is having a moment. 264. There we go. No response, yeah. I assume he hasn't, didn't hear, which is fine. Like, this game's not ready for him. I don't know why he's here if he's like concerned about it. But yeah. I'll give it a minute, and if not, we'll carry on. But yeah, thank you everyone for being so awesome and being here and supportive. It means a lot. And I'm sorry it took so long to get to your Money Loves Everyone Awkward Gamer, but we were in the middle of a busy moment in the game, so I wanted to get through that before we carried on. But yeah, you guys are awesome, and I really appreciate it. And I can see there are certain people lurking in this stream. And to you, if you're listening in, I appreciate you all the same. Especially given I might have stolen that from someone. But yeah. With permission. I should point out that redeem was stolen with permission. I asked Brad if I could take that, and he said yes. But if you're lurking, I appreciate you. Here he is. He shows his face. Crimes. Yes, I stole it. Fred, you're fucking amazing. I love you so much. Your support of me over the past couple of weeks and months that I've known you has been incredible. You've done so much for me and been so supportive of me as a person. Your compliments to me in your Bread Loves Everyone redeems are always something that I really cherish and always go in the Money Love folder. You're incredible, you're really supportive, and I could not have got through the last couple of months without you and your support. So thank you, Bread. Odette, did you hear my compliment to you or not? Also, Bread, did you clip the thing I asked? You said you would for me yesterday, by the way. And that I'm like, did you clip it? If you didn't clip it, I will do this. But no, but I just was wondering if you clipped it or not. If you, like I say, if you didn't, that's fine. I can go through and find it myself. But I just wanted to ask, seeing as you're here now. I was meaning to DM you earlier, but I forgot. Bread? No, I'm joking. You're absolutely fine, mate. It's fine. I'll go back and find it. It's absolutely fine. But yeah. Also, that pun earlier, Bread? Really? Anyway. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them here sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident yet. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sandering? 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 No, that's not what that says. Sharing. Sorry. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we all meet, we will share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus now we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. Isn't that right, Miney? Monika smiled warmly. Reading. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I like quote, I have bluntly come forth with what has been on my mind for the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Zoe may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Miney, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls, Jesus. Again, the main character in this game is acting with his peen rather than his brain. Well, I mean, not say that he's not using his brain, but you know, I mean, his brain is his peen at the moment, very much. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, wow. I mean, I like to think I don't think like that. I'm very much the gentleman no matter what. I don't think with my peen. I mean, especially as an asexual, I don't. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Zoe wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, then I would have been pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Miney, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress Monika, the star of the class? So with my mediocre writing skills, I already feel the anxiety running up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Miney, seeing as we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never really walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow even closer to one of the girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright then guys, it's time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with those who like your poem the most. Okay guys, so we are going to end off today's video here. We're going to do, I think what I'm going to do for these videos is split them into like days. So like day 1 is going to be today. But thank you very much for watching. In the chat, because we're not stopping the stream, we're just stopping the video. In the chat, let me know guys, which girl do you think we should go for? Which girl do you think we should target with our poem? Do you think we should go for Sayori, Natsuki, or Yuri? Or Monica? There's no Chibi Monica. That's strange. But yeah, while I wrap up the video, let me know what you guys think about that in chat. Let me know who you think we should, if I say target, but that sounds really weird. Who should we target with our poem? But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you have enjoyed it and you want to see more content like this on the channel, please don't forget to like it. If you are new around here, please subscribe to the channel. This was recorded live over at twitch.tv/your Minecart Alliance. The link is always in the description. You can also check out my Discord down below, currently sitting at 88 members. Come help push us up to 90. I feel like I've said this a lot recently. We've hit 90 and we've dropped back down. Please, I just want to have 90 members on my Discord. Is that too much to ask? But yeah, you can check out my main YouTube. You can also check out my main YouTube channel and my tutorial YouTube channel linked down below as well. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video guys. A good bye.